Experience pivotal fragment. First arrival.
Well, what do you think? The pictures don't do it justice, do they? It has its quirks, but it served all of us just fine. And we're glad to have you, Delta. We'll get along great, and it'll liven things up, too. Don't tell him I said this, but living with Dante can get a little tiring. Hold on.
Welcome home, Isaac. You may leave the house 2 more times today. Remember, a good score makes a good citizen.
Yeah, whatever. I definitely muted this stuff the other day. Dante must have freaked out and removed my mods. Again. Well, let's get you settled. With how tired you were in the car, I guess you deserve a nap. But don't mess up your sleep schedule. We gotta watch that report tomorrow. Hey, Dante, did you mess with those changes I made the other day? I thought I told you to play along with those. I do it for a reason.
Man, can't you see that I'm looking out for you? If they found out about your tinkering, they'd dock you points. Or worse. I'm sure Delta has my back here. Messing with Argus just isn't worth it. True, but it's only a matter of time before we're tried as accomplices. Argus may be many things, but forgiving isn't one of them. Look at how the Zeros are treated. See what I mean?
Let's just change the topic, all right? I know I brought it up, but I don't want our first meeting to be an argument. Besides, I work for Argus.
If by work you mean enforce the system on others, then sure. You do a lot of things that you'd report other people for doing.
Hey, not fair. I may tamper with some hardware, but I never break laws. You'd be surprised how much you can bend the rules without breaking them. I don't know how many times I have to say this, but please, just trust me.
Fine. Still the best deal on housing I've come across. Can you at least tamper with the system and let us skip that report tomorrow? If you're gonna bend the rules, might as well do something practical with it.
That one toes the line way too much. I'll have to pass. It's only an hour, just put in some earbuds or something. I'm gonna go help Delta unpack and get a bit of rest in.
All right, fair enough. But if Argus ever comes knocking, just know that I won't hesitate before turning you in.
That eager to get me in handcuffs, huh?
It's all part of the plan. I was hoping to hang out for a bit, but I get that you're tired. If you want to bond or whatever, you know where to find me. Perfect. And make sure to prod Isaac for me. He's way too tight-lipped about the nightclub outing this weekend.
Hey! Thanks for ruining the surprise!
Your fault, keeping secrets from your friends like that. Your friend seems pretty cool, Isaac. Maybe I should start trusting you a bit more often. A group like us? Add Taylor to the mix, and we'll do great things.
Head always in the clouds, that one. Almost prefer when he locks himself in his room to write. Before we pick up your luggage, though, hold on a sec. This has been a long time coming, and I never got a chance to at the airport. Welcome home, Delta. And just like Dante said, great things.
View Journal Entry 1. Experience Supplemental Fragment. Delta's arrival?
Delta has officially arrived.
Sweet! And not a moment too soon. Everything going good so far?
Yeah, definitely good. And listen up. All that stuff Isaac yapped about, it's totally true.
Hey! He means that in a good way, Delta. Don't worry, it's not like you're a stranger. That gives you an instant edge in my books.
Yeah, reputation was definitely preceded. We heard all kinds of things. Some of them were even good. Either way, it's nice to see somebody live up to the hype. Thanks for coming. And allow me to say, welcome aboard.
Yeah, I'll echo that one. Welcome aboard. Remember, now that you're in the group chat, it's official. Whoever you were before, it just doesn't matter anymore.
You're better now.
Guys, remember when I told you to give Delta a normal greeting?
Nope.
Typical. Well, now that the red carpet is rolled out, we still on for this weekend, Taylor?
Yeah, excited to see what all the fuss is about. You're being way too secretive. No way we're just going to the club.
Don't worry, it'll all make sense. I know discretion isn't exactly your strong suit.
And subtlety isn't yours, but I'll yield. I already told my viewers I wasn't streaming anyway. Not even in IRL. Whatever you've got planned, I'll take it to the grave.
Good.
I have a theory.
Yeah?
I think Isaac finally cracked. Needs help hiding a body.
Not true.
And what proof do you have?
You're still alive.
Okay, I'm gonna put a stop to that one real quick. I don't want this group chat putting me up on a witness stand one day. No scandals, got it?
Right. No scandals.
Ugh, you're so boring.
Here's something that might change your mind then. There's a chance we could end up on the news.
Pressure!
The news? And you thought we were being extra. Anything else you want to drop on us? Don't worry, I'll be nice.
Not sure. Most of this is up in the air.
Well, you promised to be fun, so I guess that's all I need. Even if it feels like you're making everything up as you go along.
You know me, I'd never do that. And trust me, it'll be amazing. Just don't drink too much. We don't want a repeat of, the incident.
Not my proudest moment. Keep it down around Delta, alright?
Then I guess you should be on your best behavior.
Blackmail? What did I just say about scandals?
Hey, it's only a scandal if he turns it into one.
That's not how that works. And look, Delta hasn't even said anything. I knew we'd scare them away in a matter of seconds.
Perfect response. I knew you were going to be our comic relief, Delta. Do a good job and you'll go from guest star to main cast easy.
And there goes Dante, treating everything like a work of fiction. This is real life, dude. It doesn't always work out like you expect.
But when it does, it's always worth the wait. Besides, it's not like a little silver lining ever hurt anybody.
Except for the people it hurt, you mean. Anyway, there's lots to do, so we should get back to it. The sooner we help Delta settle in, the sooner we can relax.
Ooh, crack open a cold one for me. I need to start streaming. Hopefully I can retain some of the followers I got from that charity gig.
You're gonna be fine. It's not like you were doing bad to begin with, but yeah, time to put down our phones. Labor awaits.
Let me know how it goes. I'll come and meet Delta soon enough.
Sounds great. See ya.
Experience heart-to-heart fragment. Isaac 1.
Ugh. You know, this stuff tastes awful. But I wouldn't be drinking it if Taylor didn't tease me. I know it's not true, but he keeps talking about my weight. We did buy tons of junk food for this weekend, though. If I take it easy during the week, I can definitely binge on Friday. Might as well take action before something becomes a problem, right? True. Sometimes we just replace one problem with another. But don't worry. I care too much about work to do something like that. I only drink on days off, and I always make sure to pace myself. Except this weekend, though. Moderation goes out the window. Haven't been to a nightclub in ages. I'm actually kind of nervous. You think I'm cool, huh? Must be those rose-colored lenses everyone talks about. I bet everything seems new and exciting since you moved here. Oh, no, not at all. I guess I should have elaborated when I said I wanted to talk. Sorry if you were worrying, I'll handle it better in the future. I actually wanted to apologize to you, Delta. Your first memory of this house will always be me yelling at Dante. He just struck a chord with me. Has a habit of doing that almost every day. He's always paranoid that Argus will come knocking. But the mods I made to my home are harmless, they'd never care. It's more risky for him to remove my modifications. He could easily screw up, and it's all downhill from there. Do anything wrong when you're messing around, and they'll notice. It's like a tightrope. One wrong move, and you're done for. My brain is wired to mess with this stuff. His is not. Passionate. Yeah, that's the word. I got a little mad, but my intentions weren't bad, you know? I've worked with this tech for my entire life. I know my way around it. That'd be like me going into his room and messing with his writing. You know, making edits here and there so that I feel better about it. I just want mutual respect for my hobby and career. I guess it's selfish to a degree, though. Because I own this house, I should make sure that everyone feels safe. This situation sucks. I just want to leave all that Argus stuff back at work. It's purely psychological, but nobody wants... At least to me. But I really should consider other people's point of view. I'll just end up like Argus if I expect everyone else to live how I want. Speaking of which, there's something else I wanted to talk about. I mean, it's the real reason I asked you to meet me here today. All this talk about how I want things to be, let's change that. There's something I've been meaning to ask you, Delta, and I wish I had more beer for this. More courage. I just feel like we should get this out of the way as soon as possible. The feeling of tension in the air is starting to damage my calm. But let's face it, you chose to move here, to live with me. Did you mean anything by that, Delta? This was a lot easier in my head. Really, I'm just curious if you were interested in me. I hope this isn't catching you by surprise. We've been friends online for a while, after all, and moving in here is a pretty big gesture. I'm curious if the gesture was supposed to mean anything. Either way, I'm fine. I just couldn't stop myself from wondering. But if we do go out, expect me to be incredibly awkward. No matter what, though. Friends until the end. Glad to hear it, Delta. Took a real shot in the dark, but my aim was on point. You're willing to try, and that actually... The world could use more people like you. Willing to embrace new experiences, new people even. Everyone else seems to be a creature of routine these days. Argus has made sure of that one. But sometimes a routine is more like a prison. So, let's embrace our freedom. Let's drink beer at 2 p.m. All right, but let's not do this every day. Next time, we'll go to the coffee shop and hang out. You know, it can be our first date, or whatever.